What's up, everybody? Greg Smith, President, College Promoters USA. Back to you here. It's another recruiting check-in. I hope this finds you well. We got the summer winding down, and you know what's upon us. That means it's time for school to start back up. It's the 2018-19 back to school special here that I'm bringing to you, all right? I got some really exciting things I want to talk about. I got some great direction to feed you. I'm going to try to be as effective as I can across all ages, and as well trying to tap to all sports individually best I can. But as you guys know, I get too chatty and I talk too much, so it's hard for me to get everything out to you that I want to. But listen, bring your questions, reach out, anything you need, as always, ask them, all right? But listen, let's get into this. Let me get this out of the way. I got some exciting things I want to talk about. One real quick before I get into it, special shout out to Mr. Alex Majors, 2019 baseball out of D'Hanis High School. Alex and his dad just stopped by and took a cool photo here with him. The young man's commitment to Texas A&M baseball is now official, and just super ecstatic. Alex is a stand-up young man from an amazing family. We're just so proud of him. He's earned it. He's worked his face off on the field, in the classroom, and of course behind the scenes too. So congrats, Alex. We're really proud of you, bud. You deserve it, and we couldn't be happier for you, man. So congrats. Also just got off a call with Mr. Anthony Williams, our affiliate there that runs the Texas Football Showcase. We've been a part of that thing since day one with him, Coach Wood, and all the good crew at Texas Football Showcase. Some really, really exciting things happening in 2019. So keep an eye out. There's some really good stuff coming your way. As always, we're pumped to be affiliated and to stay connected with an amazing group with stand-up individuals that are genuinely trying to bring real value and trying to help families and student athletes in these communities. Texas Football Showcase is doing it right, and some really, really cool stuff's gonna be happening here into 2019. So watch this space. We'll be back. There's a lot more info to come on that football showcase. So keep an eye out, you football recruits, all right? Now listen, let's get into it. It's back to school. 2018-19 school year is here. So it's crucial that that recruit profile is as fully current as possible. We gotta have everything up to date there before you guys reapproach now, yet again, with the school year back upon us. You do not dare go hit these guys with out-of-date info, out-of-date video, out-of-date attributes, size, strength, speeds, benches, squats, all of it. That recruit profile, this thing that represents you, this place that we work so hard to bring coaches to, you gotta have it fully current, guys, or it's just not gonna be its most effective. Now, just to get into this, first of all, football, volleyball, you're in season right now. Listen, you gotta go dig back in. You need to go tell coaches what you did all summer. In the volleyball world, from that club end, you better be attacking these coaches with the most recent, best club film you got from this past club season. Go push it on them. But then as well, you're in your high school seasons. Make sure you got the best footage you can possibly show anybody. The footage that you're putting in front of coaches is what represents you as an athlete. The first thing they see, or the thing that they're evaluating on these videos, that's you. And it needs to be up on your profile, and we need to go put it in front of every single coach that we possibly can. And football, same way, right? Your film's gotta have spring ball, camp combine film, anything you've acquired since last season better be on that footage. But you got your football seasons coming. We push, get film into us about week 3, right? I need the best footage on you available. Most of you got Huddle accounts, so this isn't that hard anymore. This is 2018. I need the best clips you got up through week 3, seniors most importantly. You got less than 10 months to graduation day. This is it. This is your season. It's right here. You're crazy if you're not feeding us the best film you possibly got as you play it. Every Friday night when you play, sometime Saturday or Sunday, you should be in your huddle. You should be starring your best clips right out of your Huddle account. And then most importantly too, feeding that to my video team. For my clients out there, you guys are crazy if you're not giving me your most recent up-to-date football footage, especially you seniors, all right? But that goes for all you football players. About week 3, week 4 is when we want to see the first update from this season. I don't care if it's freshman, I don't care if it's sophomore, JV, varsity, whatever we're talking about, I need the best, most recent film on you, and let's do about week 3, week 4, and then I usually say like week 7, week 8, get it again, and then end of season playoff run, give me that footage too, right? Now, basketball players, softball, track, whatever it might be, guys, you gotta make sure we have all your info, but AAU on the basketball side, softball, baseball, if you've got some select ball film from this past summer, I know you guys have been traveling around all summer. If you got good game film highlights, get it to my crew. I know acquiring film in the baseball softball world isn't necessarily as easy though, so make sure you get with us on getting updated skills and mechanics filmed as well. The weather's still gonna cooperate for a long time. Heck, those of you in Texas, California, like it never gets cold anyway. So my clients especially, get our video team out and let's get out and shoot you. Let me get out there and film you running through your skills, drills, and mechanics footage so that we can show you current, your most recent. You're a better athlete, you're a bigger, faster, stronger kid. If you've been working, you are a bigger, faster, stronger athlete than you were in, say, March even, right? Much less January or last year. You should be bigger, faster, stronger at this moment than you were a year ago or 6 months ago. Let's make sure we're showing it. So any game film from the select ball end, by all means, I want it. And of course on the basketball and AAU. You guys, most of you do a pretty good job, but if I don't have all your updated AAU film, you're slacking. Get it in. We gotta be putting the best representation of you as we now head into your brand new school year. No matter how old you are, you gotta show the best you got. So feed it, all right? But listen, juniors, we got September 1 right around the corner, okay? I don't wanna see you guys just yet diving back in and getting crazy aggressive hitting coaches. That's what I wanted you doing all through the summer because you had their attention. You're gonna lose their attention here a little bit. For all of you, the recruiting process will slow down just a little because everybody gets back to the real world. No different than you as student athletes. You're going back to school. You don't have the same free time you had a month ago. College coaches are no different, right? So understand that, don't get too worried. But I think the biggie is I don't wanna push you juniors too hard back in your follow-up yet because September 1 is such a massive day for all of you juniors out there. College coaches in essentially every sport become much more available to you, and their ability to communicate and recruit you and conversate with you drastically increases. The rules increase on their ability to communicate literally September 1st at midnight. So just in this moment here, let's sit tight. Let's not go get crazy aggressive on them just yet. Let's let September 1, ultimately, let's let Labor Day pass, right? Let's get past the Labor Day holiday, but then let's go hit them. Because as a junior, their ability, like I say, to communicate and ask you things and talk more openly with you takes effect. So let's get our resume, our recruit profile, let's get this thing current. The best film, right? The best picks, the best data, anything that happened over the summer, whatever it might be, guys, let's get it here. And then let's get through Labor Day, and then let's go hit them because these guys are gonna be much more able to communicate now because post-September 1 as a junior is a huge day, right? And then of course, obviously your freshmen, sophomores, I don't care what sport really, the whole purpose here for the next 365 days, from now to September 1st, 2019, we need to be doing everything in our power together to be landing on as many radars as we can so as many coaches know who you are. The idea though is to start early, lay the groundwork, go get on the boards of these programs, go get on these coaches' radars now, even if they don't acknowledge you back for your efforts as much as you might like. Even through our campaign system, if these guys don't all come flocking to us, believe me, they are building their database, they're building their rosters of recruits that they are going to be targeting and trying to identify and ultimately communicate with when September 1 of your junior year does get here. It's super important that you take advantage of being young. You 2021, 2022 grads, especially in the D1 chase, I know all of you out there want to go play D1 FBS, FCS, SEC, Big 12, Pac-12, like I get it. Let's go chase those levels. I'm with you. And understand though, as a freshman and sophomore, it's a lot easier to get their attention and to have them take a closer look at you. The older you get in the process, the more they've already started to narrow their search, especially at the big levels. So let's go get on their radar now. You've got a much better shot of an A&M, a UCLA, whoever it is, a Missouri, all you guys out there, whatever program it might be, you got a much better shot at them willing to take a look at you even as a 2021 or 2022 than you do obviously as a 2019 senior or even a 2020 junior. This thing's moving at the big levels. If you're gonna go chase that, it starts at 14, 15 years old. It starts as a freshman. I mean, it just does. It starts as a freshman, sophomore. So use this time. Be glad you're in the process early and execute though. Don't just sit back and play. I know you guys hear me talk on this all the time. That's my thing. You can't just play and expect that to just be enough. You know, the likelihood that some coach is just gonna magically just come give you a college education because you're so impressive on the court or on the field or on the pitch or on the course or whatever it is you do, the likelihood that somebody is just gonna find you because you're so good at playing the game and they're gonna just deliver you an education. Guys, it's not 0%. I don't wanna say it's impossible, but for 99% of you out there, you gotta go execute, go take your game to them, go tell them how much you love it, how hard you wanna go work. Go let them know you know it's a job at the next level. Go tell them you wanna come work your face off for them for the next 4 or 5 years after you graduate from your high school. That's the approach. That's what you gotta go tell these college coaches is that you're ready to come work for them, not just play. So let's go tell them what we're doing and let's go show them to the best of our ability together though, right? That's what my whole thing is about. Let's go do this together. That's what this whole process, that's what my whole business has always been about since the day my dad started this from a spare bedroom across the hall from my room when I was 14 years old, a freshman in high school, to today, 21 years later. It remains the same, guys. It's a job at the next level. The college coach's job is on the line with every recruit they bring in, no matter what the sport is. The college coach's job is reliant on incoming teenagers and young adults to help make sure they get to come back and keep coaching. And if you guys can't convey and they can't believe you as the recruit, not me, not just me telling them how great of a kid you are, not just your club coach or select or high school coach telling them that you're a good person and you're a hard worker, they gotta believe it for themselves. And the only way they're gonna believe it is if you engage them and go tell them and convince them that you're there to work and that you're there to grind and not just on the field or on the course or on the pitch or whatever. You're there to do it in the classroom too. That's where those academics are massive. You guys have heard this before, but it's so true, guys. So please, don't just play and do the fun stuff. That's what everybody's doing. Everyone will play. It's who will take what they're out playing and go show them and go tell them how bad they want to keep working at it. Whoever will do that the most wins every single time. The kids in this program that communicate and execute and follow direction and ask questions, they always win. They win every time. And when I say win, I'm not saying D1. Like that's not up to me. That's not up to us. I can't control who recruits you and what level you go to, all right? That's up to the decision makers at the next level. The question is, did they know you were alive and did they get to know you? Did you build a relationship with them? Do they like you as a young man or a young woman even? Regardless of your ability, do they like you? Do they feel you even want to be there? Do they think you can take care of business in the classroom? Will you wake up early in the morning and be on time when mom and dad aren't there to wake you up every day? These are all things college coaches think about and have to worry about because if you don't do those things, the team will fail, and if the team fails, they get fired, and they don't like to get fired. So see this from the coach's shoes, not yours. See it from what the coach wants, and what that college coach wants is a stand-up young man and woman, a true student athlete. The key is though, go tell them and go convince them that you're the hardest worker, you'll outwork every recruit they put in front of you, and you'll do whatever they ask for the next 4 or 5 years to bust your butt to make sure that their program is successful. That's the kind of kid they're looking for. Be that kid. But it all starts, that recruit profile's gotta be current, you gotta have the best representation of yourself, and then let's go push it on. All right? So that's it. That's my back to school special for you, all right? I hope this has been helpful. I hope this sheds some light on some things. I hope this gives you some direction. But again, any questions that come from this, ask them. Ask them in the comments section. Email me, DM us, walk in the door, pick up the phone. Whatever you need, guys, we're here to help. We're here to bring real value and support. All right? My clients know that, and I hope all of you understand that. Whatever you need, we're very passionate about this. We've been doing this forever, and we want to help you. So please, engage any help you ever need, but we're here for you all the time. It's Greg Smith, College Promoters USA. Be invited, be evaluated, be recruited. It's that simple. Have an awesome school year. Best of luck, guys. And we'll see you again here in about 30 days with another check-in the midst of football season underway. Have a good one, guys. Take care.